Shalom. Back with part 5. All right. The kingdom equals rulership. Let's continue here. And hopefully, I believe we can close this out here in this part 5. All right. This series. All right. Key verses in 11, but I'll start at verse 10. But I have made Esau a bear. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. All right. Okay. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children. See, I will preserve them alive. See? So the Lord is going to preserve them alive. That's why we just read those precepts, all right, in, the fourth part of this lesson, all right, about them having their bunkers. Again, I told you, it was all prophesied, all right? So he's preserving them alive because, again, the international banking family, the super elites, those Rothschilds, those Oppenheimers, those Rockefellers, et cetera, 13 families and all, they're going to be the first fruits, all right, of slavery. You understand? All right? So let's continue here. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, that's talking about us Israelites, have surely drunken. We did, right? We drunk of that cup of abominations, that cup of slavery, that cup of dregs. And we've done our time. We're at the end of our captivity. Esau is beginning his, right? He's getting ready to begin his, all right? And art thou he altogether that shall go unpunished? And again, this is talking about Esau now. Thou shalt not go unpunished. You see that? He's not going to go unpunished, okay? He's going to drink of the cup just like we did, all right? But thou shalt surely drink of it. See that? You understand? For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra, which is the capital of Edom. Again, we're talking about America, Babylon the Great, because this is the head snake here. All right? All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to show you something. All right. This is Revelation 17 and the last verse 18. What does it say here? And the woman which thou sawest, and the woman we're talking about is who? All right. America, Babylon the great whore. Let's read about it. And there came up one of 7 angels, which had 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth on many waters. All right. Now, the secret to that parable, the answer is in verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore, America, Babylon the great, sitteth on, are people, multitudes, nations, and tongues. All right. Again, America is known as a melting pot, is it not? Right? Many different people, many different races, ethnicities, right? You understand that? Much like the Roman Empire. And again, America is the last leg, an extension of that revived Roman Empire. So again, and you see here, right? All right, let's read it. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, right? Full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, fornicating with the other nations. You understand that? And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. And she's obviously no longer a mystery, not to, the elders and us brothers in this truth, all right? That is no longer a mystery, all right? The mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. Those are the Israelites, both of the northern and the southern kingdom. You understand that? and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai, the Mashiach. See that? All right. So verse 18, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city, talking about America, Babylon the great whore, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. You see that? See, again, and that's very easy, people. Who put sanctions on who? Do you see Russia, China, Iran, Venezuela, or the EU nations, America's own out? Do you see them putting sanctions on America? No. It's America that put sanctions on all of them. So now you know who's in power. Now you know who the whore is and who rules. Okay? You understand that? Okay? And who's in power? The Edomites. Okay? Okay? It's not the Arabs doing that, right? It's not the Vatican doing that. The Pope is not putting sanctions on all these nations, is he? Okay? So it's not the Vatican. It's not the Catholic Church. Do you people get it? Do you understand that? Okay? What more do you want? It's that simple. It's right in front of you. You understand that? Okay? All right, let's get back over there. All right. Let's get back to where we were. All right. So I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that Basra, talking about, that's code for the capital, all right, which is America, Babylon the Great, all right, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes. All right. I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh. An ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up in battle. All right. I'll give you an example of that. All right. Let's do that. I'll give you an example of that. I've already recited it to you, but I'll give it to you. All right. Let's see here. Jeremiah 50 and 29. Okay. What does it say here? Call together the archers, all right, against Babylon, talking about America, Babylon the Great. All ye that bend the bow, everyone that has ICBM capability. The bow is another word in modern day for the silos that hold the missiles, the ICBMs. Camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work. To all she have done, do unto her. For she have been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. You see that? Like we read Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works. In that cup, see, in that cup of abominations, that cup of dreads, that cup of slavery, all right, which she have filled to her double. Okay? Got that, people? All right? For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men, and the Edomites are despised. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. See? That holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, there's a big buzzword for you, because that's a symbolism of all the Edomite nations throughout history, going back to when they first started calling themselves the Greek, the Macedonian kingdom, Alexander the Great, and his father, King Philip the Macedonian. Of course, the Roman Empire, they flew the eagle. France, Spain, okay, flew the eagle. Germany, all right, has the eagle, all right, in America, Babylon the Great, right? Do you understand, people? That is their symbolism, the eagle, all right? You understand that? And thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation. See that? America, Babylon the Great. And everywhere where the Edomites are at. So again, they're here, they're in Europe, right? So, that's going to be a desolation. America is going to be a memorial, all right? A sacrificial, sacrifice unto the Lord, all right? And we read about that in Isaiah, all right? Read about that in Isaiah, okay, 34, 5 and 6, all right? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. All right, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek translation for Edom. So the Edomites, the white man, upon the people of my curse to judgment. See that? I quoted that to you earlier. All right. For the sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood, is made with fat, and the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams. And the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra. We just read that in, Jeremiah 49 there, all right? And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. You see that? So again, America, Babylon the Great is a sacrificial altar unto the Lord. It's a burning sacrifice. Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to have a barbecue on that day, all right? All right? For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, of Yahweh's vengeance, right? See, not love, not flowers and candy, not hugs and kisses, vengeance. And the year of his recompense, right? Payback, right? Revenge for the controversy of Zion. Zion is interchangeable with Israel, Jerusalem, all right? And remember that you're a people before you're a place. It's talking about the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand that? All right? You got that, people? Okay. All right. Where are we here? All right. So, all right. So Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss, all right, at all the plagues thereof. And as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and remember that America, Babylon the Great, is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, okay? You understand that? All right? You read that in Revelations 11:8 there, all right? And that great city, which is spiritually, Sodom and Egypt. Sodom as in Sodom and Gomorrah, as we just read here, all right? And remember that America, Babylon the Great makes Sodom and Gomorrah look like a walk in the park, okay? And Egypt, spiritually Egypt, house of bondage for the Israelites. All right. And you guys could go to, Jeremiah 50 and 33. All right. We'll speak about that and read on down there. And you can jump to a precept. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 16:14. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, when it shall no more be said that the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, North America, America, Babylon the Great, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And I will bring them again into their land, which is Israel, the land of milk and honey, and that I gave unto their fathers. All right, give me a minute. So, close this out. Jeremiah 49:18. Again, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there. Talking about America, Babylon the Great. and neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. All right, I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom, people.